I'm just going to do some warm-ups, so you can follow along if you want. First, going to stretch my front part of my foot and the front of the ankle, which feels incredibly good. And you can kind of put your knees straight ahead. You can put your feet out a little bit to get the inner part of the ankle and foot stretched, and you can put your knees apart a little bit and get the outer part of your foot, and it feels very good actually. And just stretching here, I'm going to try to pull my fingers up. That is so weird. It's the coolest feeling. It really pulls the tendons and the muscles on the top of the hand and the outer forearm. Oh, that's so good. And then just stretching my whole palm and stretching my thumbs and stretching the forearm, the outer forearm. Oh, my thighs are very sore from something I did yesterday, so I'm going to see if I can kick my own glutes with my heel. So I'm just going to, I can't really do that. Oh my God, that is so sore. But I'm trying to get as close as I can, and I don't have that much strength or flexibility there, but just getting it activated, it's going to help my thighs feel better. I hardly ever get sore, but I sure did. And then I'm going to try both with my knees together and just try to pull from my hamstrings. Oh, that's hard. That's not very easy for me. I'll have to get my hamstrings stronger or my thighs more flexible, or both. Okay, gonna lift up my this is my rolling pin that I use in the freezer because my refrigerator's from 1955. It does not have defrost, so I use this, don't tell anybody, to I hit with a wooden spatula into the ice. It's great because you can water. I have a lot of plants. I can water almost all the plants with the ice that builds up in just a couple days. It's hilarious. Okay. The refrigerator is older than mine, and it works really well. General Electric, and it's horizontal above the counters. I love it. Okay. Glutes are squeezed, legs are squeezed, belly squeezed up. I also have my shoulders towards my ears versus, down like that. So I have them up. And I'm also trying to pull my elbows together. It's not, they can't come together, but I'm just trying to pull them together while I'm doing this. Okay, glutes squeezed, belly engaged, shoulders up towards the ears, and then I think it's getting higher. I don't know for sure. I think it is. Glutes, belly, shoulders up, and then lift. That's so good. All right, I'm just gonna kick. Oh my God, I'm so sore. It's hard to sit down actually. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna oh. Oh, that's so good. And I'm gonna go sideways. Oh. And I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying not to lean. I'm trying to keep up so my belly's engaged. And I'm going to kick backwards. Should make sure I'm not going to hit anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, that feels so good. Just get the blood flowing, right? Okay, and then my favorite goofy core exercise that I really find helpful. So I don't need that. I need that one. Okay. Okay, I'm having my arms up because I'm working on shoulder flexibility. You might not want to. If you don't want to, then put your arms down at your sides or about 45 degrees out. I'm pushing my shoulders up and my elbows together while squeezing my glutes, putting my pubic bone towards my belly, and then trying to pull my belly down. And using my breath to, I can't talk and do it, using my breath to be the resistance for the internal. It's the transverse abs you're working here, which are the best. They're the best. It's so good to have the transverse abs activated. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Oh, that's so good. It's so good for my shoulders too. It's a real good stretch for me, even though it doesn't seem like it's that much, but my shoulders need it. I'm just stretching my triceps. I'm going to do that again in a minute, the stomach one. It's so good. First though, I'm going to rotate my arms. Other direction. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels so good. Okay. So squeezing with my shoulders, squeezing my glutes, pulling my belly down, breathing into my belly. Oof. Part of the reason I'm doing that is because when I hold a handstand, or am trying to anyway, the part that goes the worst is my belly. That's where I lose it the most. Probably my shoulders too, but anyway. So I'm getting time in that more light position so that I can hold the handstand longer with my belly tight. So even though this is no pressure on my body, except for the breathing and holding the belly and the shoulders, but not like the whole pressure. So it's a gentle way to increase my strength. And when you're you have their transverse abs strong, which is what we're getting strong in that position, it's good for every sport. It's good for walking. It's what I call the girdle, because the transverse abs are under your six-pack abs, and they go all the way back to, they don't touch the spine, but they go kind of right about there, so they go around your whole belly. And a lot of people walk around, and I have done that too, with your transverse abs not engaged, and it gives you a pot belly. And when people pull in their, I say, put your girdle on. Anyway, it's good for me to say that. It's goofy. Anyway, so this is the hand exercises. Oh, that's so good. I do have to stretch my hands again though, because it really gets the hands, the front, the palms, and it also gets the forearms. And I'm stretching the back of my heels here. That's my dishwasher, it's ending. This is for the ankles so that they stay happy. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so I'm on my back, and then this leg is straight, and I'm trying to go 90 to 90, so it's about 90 to 90, okay. And you put your foot up and squeeze your thigh on the opposite leg. Other direction. I learned that from this place called Egoscue, Egoscue. That's the guy's name. And he realized all these things to help people with better posture. And I quite like it. Is that right? I think that's right. There. Okay. I'm just doing 10. Again, squeezing the leg that's straight. Turn other side. good. And then I shake because it's good. I'm going to do a bow pose. This is a yoga pose. See if I can stretch my thighs and glutes. Well, my thighs anyway, because they are sore. Okay, so when you're doing this, try to lift your knees off the ground while pushing your pelvis into the ground. And push against your hands with your feet. And keep your knees as close together, like hip width. Oh, that is so good. I'm going to do it again. Okay. Oh, God. It's so intense. Okay. This is good. This is for the back of the shoulders to stretch them. Just going to put my shoulders back here and walk them back, and also walk my hips forward. Oh. And this is to warm up the glute medius, which is kind of on the outside of your glutes. Oh. So I'm squeezing my legs apart, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my core, lifting my hips, my legs are already shaking. My glutes are shaking from yesterday when I worked out my legs and thighs and glutes. Oh. I'm just going to try it one more time. I forgot that I want to have my pubic bone curled up like as if it's going that way. And I'll just do it again with that. Oh, that gets the core really good. Oh, it's so intense. Oh. Oh. And I'm going to just push my heels to my glutes. I can't even get them all the way. And then push with my legs up. So I'm using my muscles to push towards the glute. I mean, using my hands to push towards the glutes, and then pushing up with my feet. That's good. Sometimes it helps you have more flexibility when you're active in your stretching. So I'm pushing up again. Pushing up again. Pulling down with my hands. Oh, that'll help. I wonder how much it'll help. This is for the neck, which I love keeping strong. So, excuse me. All right, so with the neck, just catching my breath.
I'm going to just push my head forward, but use my hands to stop me. So I'm pushing, my neck's not moving anywhere. It's just got pressure. And then to the opposite side, so pushing my head back, but not letting it go anywhere. And then pushing up. You could do it either way with your hand here. I'll just do it this way. So keeping your shoulder, your ear to your shoulder. This ear and this shoulder, so that they're in the same position, so you're not crooked. And I'm pushing up with my head and pushing down with my neck, with my hand. It's a great stretch and a great strengthener. Same thing, ear to the shoulder, and then pushing up with the head. I like doing this. It really helps. You know, I use the mirrors in my car, the side mirrors, but this just gives me extra assurance because I can turn my head to double check what I'm seeing in the sidebar in case somebody's in my blind spot. So it helps me be a better driver. Okay, and then I'm turning my head this direction. Well, I'm going to turn my head that direction towards you and hold it so I don't, I'm not able to turn my head. It's just isometric. It's very nice though. It feels really good. And I'm turning my head towards you. Oh. And then the last one, I'm going to turn my head this way, away from you, while pushing with my hand the other direction. Okay, so I'm pushing with my head towards my back. If you do this, I would check your flexibility first. So now I have much more flexibility with that. I didn't check it first, but I kind of knew. Check your flexibility first and then do this and see how flexible you are. You'll see a difference. So I'm pushing towards the back with my head and pushing towards you with my hand. So yeah, it feels really good. It feels easy to move. Keeps you healthy. Keeps your neck happy. I'm just going to stretch my feet a bit, and I think I'll just do the pigeon after this, and then that'll be good to warm up. And this is the pigeon. Well, it's not really a pigeon, it's a half pigeon, I think, if I'm talking from a yoga standpoint. Either way, it's a glute stretch. So I'm pushing down with my elbows, pushing up with my knees. Oh, and then I'm going, I think, to the side. Oh, yeah, it really gets the lower back. Oh, that's so good. And then switching sides. So again, pushing up with my knees, pushing down with my elbows. Oh, that's so good. It feels so good. All right, that's the warm-ups for now. Thank you so much. Follow along anytime you want, and I hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful rest of your day.